Alright, so today I'm going to be working on the quarter panels of the car. I kicked all the Bondo off because it's actually like really rotted, but I'm just going to use this. This is part of the quarter panel from the hatch. And I'm going to plate over this. Well, I'm going to cut all the rod out first. And then do the same with there and right there. I'm going to break all the Bondo and everything off. So I'm going to take that all off. I'm going to grind it all down right now, and then I'll show you where I'm at after that. So I just got the quarter panel all grinded down. I took off all the previous Bondo and everything. But this is actually really bad, but I'm going to just make a plate to go over all this, and I'm obviously going to grind all this out first and paint it, and then put the plate over it, weld the plate, and then Bondo it. Down here, I'm just going to be doing a plate like across here, and then down. I'm going to finish cutting out all the rust and everything and grinding all the Bondo off. And then this corner, the same thing, I'm just going to weld in a little piece of metal and then Bondo it. But once it's done, it should look decent. I'm only using it for a winter beater anyway, so I'm not that concerned about how it actually looks and the fact that it actually is rusty. This side is going to be the same thing, but there's no gas cap, so it's not rotted in the middle of the car or anything. But I'm gonna cut out the plates, and then I already got one done. But I'm gonna finish cutting out the plates for the rest of the things, and I'm gonna show you them, and then I'll tack weld them on. Alright, so I figured I'd start with just doing the gas cap at once. I was gonna do them all at once, but I figured I'd just start with this one. The plate's all set. I just need to push this in when I'm welding it. The line underneath is just gonna have to be a little bit of Bondo work, but I'm gonna finish tack welding it, and then this spot right here, I need to figure out something for this. But I couldn't get this sheet metal to keep like the bend on the inside to go around this, so I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. But other than that, it covers all the rot. So I'll show you once I finish tack welding it and grinding all the welds down. So I never showed it, but I ended up putting fiberglass on the spot right here that this plate didn't cover. So I'm going to sand that down once it's dry, and then just put Bondo over it to make it perfect and stuff, and then Bondo all this to fade this little like plate in. And then over here, it looks like a disaster, but I actually did cut a plate out and put it behind here, and then I put fiberglass, and then I'm just going to Bondo over it. I did fiberglass because it's a lot stronger than just Bondo, so I figured I'd do that. But all I have left is to fill the big hole down here, which is going to be cut out of this metal and then welded and just Bondoed on. Alright, so I got the plate made for the bottom half of the car. Can you hold this real quick? I drew a line because that's where I gotta like make slits in it to bend it under so the side skirt can come up. But on the side I made a bunch of little slits so it like continues like the fender well. So I'm gonna bend that and then grind this down and tack weld it, and then I'll show you it once it's in place. So I got the bottom plate tacked in. I'm just gonna be adding a couple more tacks in spots that I think I need them, and some along like in here. But it lines up decently good considering it was just a piece of metal I had and I bent it and stuff. I mean, it's not perfect, but this is gonna be going in more though, so. And then I still need to shape that, but I'm gonna finish tacking it up. I'll probably get ready to spread some Bondo since everything's ready for Bondo. The fiberglass I already sanded down. The rest is just gonna be Bondo on that too. I put a decent amount of fiberglass there, but I did put a metal plate in the back, but the metal plate was like, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch like set back, so I like filled in the gap. Instead of putting all Bondo, I put fiberglass because I know it's stronger. And then like this spot right here I didn't have metal for. I just put fiberglass there, sanded it down, and now I'm gonna put Bondo on it. Inside the gas cap, no one's gonna see, but it's pretty good. I spread some more fiberglass in there too and sanded it down, and it's good. So I'm gonna finish tacking this up and then mix some Bondo. Alright, so I got all the Bondo spread. I'm probably gonna have to do another coat after this is all sanded, but I just lightly started sanding it right there, but figured I'd show you guys first. The only like dilemma, well not dilemma, kind of problem, is the side skirt right here. There's a little gap. If I find a way to hold that up, it closes it, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. Maybe a screw on the bottom or something. But other than that, I just need to sand like all in there and stuff, and you won't even be able to tell there's a patch there. That, in my opinion, came out pretty good. I even bent like a little piece to go towards the back so it looks like the original quarter panel lip. But there is a hole like in here that I'm gonna weld a plate on eventually. I just gotta take the wheel off for that. But I'm gonna finish this first, and then I'll do that, and then start the other side. Just figured I'd show you guys before I start sanding. So I'm not gonna sand until I get the sander, so I'm gonna bring that tomorrow and finish up on the quarter panel. I'm probably gonna have to spread more Bondo. Well, I know for a fact I'm gonna on like the corner over there, but I need to sand all that still. But I'm just gonna wait till I have a sander for that, and then tomorrow I'll do the other side quarter too. Right now I'm just gonna rip the front end off this and pull the block out, and then run the wiring harness through like the fender wells instead, and then just clean it up. And I'm just gonna re-rattle can it black, and then get it ready to put the other motor in. So the next video will probably be of pulling the front end and motor out and finishing up on the quarters.